just went bought me a laundry machine. So I can keep washing money. Them gon' act like they down with the team. But they ain't get nothing from me. I have to get drippy before I hit the scene.
Yo. What's up? Welcome to the 3130 Talk Show. We got the boy right here. Darius #1. We got a new episode 14. My boy Big Nardo in this thing. My boy Jairus DeMarco in this thing. And I'm over here getting my little sauce on right now. I'm feeling real good. I'm too tight right now, but the boys up in here, they don't know what I got going on because I'm on that. I'm on that right now. So I'm on that. So
you talking this stuff you talking about last time?
Yeah, not that. Hey, but how y'all boys doing, man?
We good, bro. We good, man. How you feeling?
I'm good, man.
I feel good as all the way right now, man. I've been chilling today. I done cleaned the house up. I done got on my nice little. I don't even know what to call it because it's like so. Whew,
you got on your vacation fit, man.
I feel like Diddy.
Well, naked. Oh. Bro, this man face shifted, bro. And Jay look like a gamer girl back there.
Hey, look, I got beef with Diddy, and we gonna talk about it later. But I got beef with bro ass.
Yeah.
I got beef with bro ass. But man, it's been a cool day though. It's been a long ass day. I feel like I've been up since 6 and don't go since 6. So if I'm a little quiet, y'all know why. But I ain't.
That's a good day. That's a good day. That mean you got productive shit done.
Productive.
Yeah.
What's up, man? J-Mac, what you been on, bro? You ain't in the town. Where you at?
No, I'm in Texas somewhere else. I'm in another part of Texas. I'm on my Texas tour.
Yeah, your ass, you on the world tour.
I'm on my Texas tour, man. My past weekend, I was actually in Florida. And I had a good time in Orlando / Kiss in May. I was taking some pictures for a graduation and a proposal and, just having a good little time out there. I like the area. We need to plan like a beach trip or something since we got this summertime. I ain't get a chance to hit no beaches, but
I was
Did you go to the beach? No, I was thinking about y'all though, and I was like, damn, the homies got to be with me, bro. We gotta make a Florida move. I don't think I've been to Florida with friends.
I love Tampa, Florida, bro.
Tampa
is a beautiful place. I ain't gonna hold you.
Okay.
Man, I love to do a trip like that with y'all because the way I'm feeling right now, I feel like Diddy.
God, yeah, man. How was y'all weekend, bro? I heard you had a good weekend, bro.
We had a very interesting weekend. I'll say that. J-Mac, I wish that you were here. You know what I'm saying? It could have been even better weekend. You feel me? But since J-Mac was out of town, me and Daryl had to hold it down. You feel me? And we did it the right way. We just had a good time, man. That's all. We did
the right way. So the right way is the right way. The left way.
All right, so I'll give a little smidge. All right, so Thursday, we don't really go out like that. Not like that. You know what I'm saying? But the homies, they are the teachers, and they live in their summer lives, and I'm just kind of I'm just involved in it now. Shit, fuck it. And so we went to the Hideaway, had us a good little time. Did we go on Friday?
Yeah, it was Friday. We went out Thursday and Friday.
Yeah.
It was one of them nights.
Yeah. Y'all chose a Thursday night to get it popping.
Thursday night we went to Hideaway. Friday night,
And it was hitting on Thursday night.
Friday was Bruce City, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we went to Bruce City on Friday. Bruce City has this thing where they do like a adult game night, and so basically, it's like different tables of folks. You know what I'm saying? They all in there doing their thing, and then the DJ is kind of going around just doing like trivia and stuff. So that was cool.
Okay.
But it wasn't the vibe that we was looking for because everybody was off in their little section. You know what I'm saying? We try to be around the people that's trying to be around the people. We ain't on no VIP shit. Yeah. We ain't on no bougie shit. We try to mix and mingle. And so we left. We left the Bruce City, and then we found us a little spot to mix and mingle in, and we mixed and mingled. I will say that my boy Darius is a star, man. He sang some Jamie Foxx at one spot that we went to, a little karaoke joint, and when I tell you the whole building went crazy, man. The whole
that's his piece, bro. You don't know, but that's the joint that get him going every time. He know it. They do what it do.
I didn't know,
people
bro.
It was like to do what it do.
It was doing
crazy.
Yeah,
like you said, we were just mingling, man. People was like, "Nah, you gotta sing." They found out, you were singing. Oh, you gotta sing. It's karaoke. You gotta sing. So now I'm like, man, well, what you want me to say? These motherfuckers saying all type of random shit like, saying R. Kelly or saying Usher, you got it bad. I'm like, no, fuckers ain't been saying this. And so, yeah. And so I was just like,
I suggested both of those.
Hey, so I'm just myself like, I'm not finna say that, you know. So, but I was like, I gotta say something that's gonna get the man. I was like, man, people like that sexy shit. So I was like, let's get, man. I want to tell you, like he said, man, it was lit. It was lit.
You know what's so good about that Jamie Foxx joint? A lot of people don't sing that joint, bro, and they don't even think about it until it's out. Until somebody's singing it, they be like, "Oh, this just do go dumb."
I ain't gonna hold you. When he started, he was like, "I want to do what it do." I'm like, "Bro, I've never heard this before." But when he started singing, bro, that shit went crazy. When I tell you, everybody there was rocking. It was a great time.
One of the ones. Yeah. It's one of the ones, bro. That's what's up. Y'all ended at the karaoke.
It was
ended at the karaoke, man.
It did happen when I was singing. Some little chick had just, you know, she was just up there just dancing on me the whole time. And you know me, I was like, well, shit, we gonna do this. I'm gonna perform. Then I'm gonna be
that's
up
like a performer, bro. Every now and then,
you know. Hey. So I was just going at it as I'm singing the whole.
My guy is a true entertainer, man.
Yeah, and that's how you gotta be.
That's how you gotta do. Like, you know, if I'm gonna do it, I gotta do it the right way. So
he unlocked Darius LeWan, bro. When he unlocked Darius LeWan, it'd be a whole nother person. I'm telling you, that nigga be like, because he don't do it often. Mostly he be like, I don't want nobody.
I didn't want to do it, bro. But it was like that peer pressure. I was like, it's the peer pressure that I gotta do it. Like,
yeah, can't back down now.
I can't back down to no singing. Like, this is what I do.
Yeah, it was.
How many shots you had before you got up there? How many shots you had before you got up there?
Okay, so P would tell you over the weekend I was on some crazy stuff. I was mixing liquor, so I was drinking tequila on the way there. And then when we get there, you know, P on the Henny. Yeah. So it's like we was on Henny for the rest of the night.
You feel me? That's what we drinking. You're around me. That brown make go down.
It was one of them nights. That's why I was like, it was like I was having fun now. I was turned.
That Darius the one when that nigga unlocked.
Hey, but I'm going to tell you though. Also, I'm glad that you clarified because I couldn't remember if we went out on Friday or Saturday after Thursday. But I will say that all of Saturday and basically Sunday, bro, I was in the crib just trying to recover. We went to the gym and hooped and everything, bro. But I felt so dehydrated, bro. And that's when I realized that I'm old, man. Yeah, fucking right. And we got. I tell you, Daryl can vouch. I came down that big getting buckets. I came down getting buckets.
Saturday on highway. Okay.
You
just needed a good time. That's all. You was feeling. Hey, you know, bro, when Pat got momentum.
I ain't gonna lie, he was.
Everywhere,
bro. I'm a momentum player in everything I do. I gotta have some momentum. If I'm rolling, I'm rolling. Yep. But if I swim water, I'm gonna drown.
I ain't gonna lie. Since then, I've been drinking hella water because I've been catching hella cramps.
Yeah, bro. Niggas been hella dehydrated, but that's why I realized we old.
Yeah,
we ain't who we used to be no more. We like normal people.
Can't even take off. Like when you like just take off, you feel it. Oh, let me slow down.
31-30.
31-30.
For real. He 31 and I'm 30.
Yeah,
that's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Hey, I ain't no lie though. I was looking at the shit y'all put in the group, and y'all brought up Lil Wayne, and you know everybody know I'm a Lil Wayne fan, but Pat was like the new Lil Wayne gonna be. I'm thinking he talking, you know, future references, right? Which we all know, most people know Lil Wayne dropping Carter 6 this week, so I'm looking forward to it. But then I see this, I'm thinking Lil Wayne dropped something already, so I go check him out. I go to his page on iTunes, and I'm hearing it's something called the Mix Before the 6. And I ain't gonna lie, he could have saved that. He could have kept that. I don't think y'all listened to it yet, but the Mix Before the 6 don't make me feel like I'm getting ready for the Carter 6. I need a good ass single that make you be like, yeah, this is the Wayne we've been looking for, bro. I ain't heard that.
Wayne don't exist no more, bro.
I need it, bro. I need one good ass single before the shit drop. Like something. Hold on, what day it dropped this week, bro? Is it this week, Friday?
For Thursday? Friday, more than likely.
Thursday night.
I ain't heard nothing, bro. Nothing on his own that make me be like, I'm looking forward to it, but I want to, you know, I'm a fan.
Was Lollipop in the mix?
I think he got it in the Mix Before the 6. He got all them old joints that was a hit in this joint. Let me see.
Shawty want a thug. Shawty want a thug.
Hey, I knew.
bro.
I knew when Lil Wayne got on the internet, when Lil Wayne got on Beyonce's internet and started acting like a bitter baby mama about Kendrick Lamar getting that halftime show in New Orleans, that it was over with for him.
That man been hot about that since episode.
I don't feel like that was. I don't think he was bitter towards Kendrick, bro. He was just bitter towards the moment, bro. Like he lost. Everybody made him feel like he been talking about this since we started, bro. But bro, think about it, bro.
I'm sure he said this.
We spent all year saying Wayne was gonna do it, bro. Y'all can kill me now.
Who was we?
Kill me now, bro. Everybody was saying Wayne was gonna do the Super Bowl up until, and we weren't even thinking that Kendrick would do it in the beat. It just got announced that Kendrick was gonna do it.
No lie. Yeah, he said not him. That's you. But on my end, I did think that it was gonna be in New Orleans. I thought Wayne was gonna, because they said it the year before. They was like, they had like an interview with him where he was like, yeah, I would love to do it. I want to do it. Like, yeah, it's understood that I should be doing it. Da 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 da. He was making it seem like he was gonna do it, and everybody was like, everybody was saying it's only right. Yeah. So it was like that's what everybody was saying. But then Kendrick had that year, and out of nowhere, they was like Kendrick Lamar before the Super Bowl. Wayne like, what the fuck, man? Y'all another guy, big.
Bro, he was acting like, you know, he was really hurt, bro. I didn't hear him say nothing negative towards Kendrick, but I also didn't hear him praise Kendrick getting it either. And that's where I feel like Pat coming from. Like, bro, you could at least say, hey, one up to the little homie. Because they done songs together. He done a whole mixtape for
Kendrick did a whole mixtape emulating Wayne, bro.
Yeah. He could have gave him something.
I don't think Wayne gave him any love too. Just by, and at the end of the day, you can disagree with me if you want, but because of the whole Drake thing. Now, yeah, he did come out and he danced to that at one time when he was dancing. I think Wayne do be out of touch. Hey, I'm gonna be honest.
Bro, I really do think that nigga out of touch, bro.
After all the lean and shit that he done drank all his life. I believe that they said at one point that nigga ain't went to the mall in like 6 years, 10 years. I believe he's out of touch, bro. So like, but I do believe he was just being loyal to Drake. That's probably why. And so he was like, at the end of the day, yeah, I don't got no disrespect, because he did give him his flowers. He was like, he's a great rapper. He said that. He did say it in a couple of tweets, but he just also like at the end of the day, he felt like it was a slap in the face because he was supposed to got it.
Yeah. I don't even think he.
And he also said he hoped that he still hoped he had a good show, but again, he was bitching. You know, so.
He started out bitching. He did, but I know because of. What is this?
My fault. It was like that. It just started playing in my head, and I had to let it out.
We couldn't even hear the song, bro.
Y'all ain't need to hear it. Y'all Drake and Wayne fans. Y'all cool.
No, but I don't even think. No, dead ass though. I do need to know.
I just like seeing.
Do y'all think?
Just like I like seeing the Joey Badass and shit right now.
Yeah.
That shit raw as hell. And I honestly think it's a cool thing that they doing. I don't even think they actually beefing. Like they done said some disrespectful shit.
That's real hip hop, right?
But that's the part of hip hop. So that's why, because like I think one of the niggas posted Joey Badass, one of his best friends who died or something, and they was like, man, that's real disrespect. But at the same time, it's hip hop. You supposed to cut deep. Like it's like make that nigga get mad, make him say some shit, like make him rap.
I think that's what I feel like J. Cole stepped out for. That's why I think J. Cole stepped out, bro. Because I don't think what Kendrick and Drake was doing was hip hop no more, bro. That shit was just, bro. That ass, bro. I respect Cole stepping out because what they was doing was not real hip hop no more, bro. Cole don't want to rap about niggas. I don't know, bro. I think he had a reason, bro. In my mind,
you should have stopped your statement after Cole don't want to rap.
Hey, Cole don't want to rap.
No, bro. It's because he showed y'all how good he can do it.
Cole is a nice lyricist, as in for it's like he could just rap. He can make a story. He can rap. He done said too much shit about like niggas come at me and how it is.
I put your favorite making the noose. I'm never letting them loose. Cold world, the heat of blast your speaker. Heat of last Mohican, no we can last my either. He talking all this shit, bro. I never
he can still bag it up,
bro. No, he don't.
He can still bag it up, bro. Did y'all listen to say this? Bro, he can. This is the thing. When he realized what that was, he was like, bro, this ain't me showing my lyrical ability that I'm the best, bro. This is a pissing contest. This is different.
Like, no,
this
that's
is
what I'm
niggas
saying.
stepping
Like,
on. Yeah.
But listen, this is what I'm saying. That's like what Joey Badass and Abs all them got going on. Like, if you think about it, it's like they just doing it for the fun, for the sport.
Exactly.
That
ain't what Drake and Kendrick doing though.
I feel like J. Cole don't have the energy to even want to even try to keep going with these niggas because he might not be able to actually keep going with these niggas. He might not even got the energy to want to even keep going. But that's what makes it like
bring something up
about how you want to do something, but you ain't gonna do it.
You make me think about this though, because every time he do got an opportunity to beef with somebody, he go back and be like, "I don't want to beef with you." Every time he had an opportunity to beef with somebody, he always say,
Drake. I commend Drake because at the end of the day, Drake at least came back. Like,
he stepped out there.
Even if it was ass, he still tried. It was like, but Cole was like, "I'm gonna say something." My bad, y'all. I'm sorry.
He shouldn't have done that, bro. He shouldn't have done it, but I see why. I'm gonna say I see why. I'm gonna see why. That wasn't real. That wasn't a real rap beef. That was I hate you for real. That was I hate you for real, bro. But back to the Wayne though. Y'all think,
man? No, I don't think Kendrick hated Drake like that now when I think about it. When I'm looking at the actual sport, like the rap, I just felt like Drake hit a nerve where he was brought up a certain thing. And so
that nigga said I'm the biggest hater. He hate this man. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. I hate the way that you sneak this. Bro, he hate this man. This was hate.
It's gonna be direct.
He hates Drake, bro. I 100% believe he hates this man. That's just how I feel, bro. I don't think that was.
I just wanted to make it seem like Kendrick really didn't have no hate for that man. I really wanted to make him seem like he just
got
hate.
He got hate.
That's why he won. He won because he really got hate. Drake may not have really had hate initially. He didn't have enough hate to really go in his bag the way he should have. Kendrick had enough hate.
Drake had hate. He just ain't connect the way he wanted it to. This nigga was talking about his wife getting smashed and his kids not here.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like you got to look at both situations differently though. Like in a sense, Kendrick always hated Drake.
Yeah,
it don't seem like Drake really hated.
But for the most part,
Drake didn't really just hate Kendrick until Kendrick dropped the Control song, and he went at Drake. Drake like, "Fuck, are you saying fuck me for?" Basically, because in a sense, Drake ain't that nigga. Like he ain't that. So
he definitely want that nigga then.
Part of that shit. So it's like he ain't that. People knew Drake to be a great rapper all the time. From 2009 when he had all that hot run, they knew him to be a hot artist, a hot rapper, hot hit maker, whatever you want to call him. Drake ain't no motherfucker who's trying to spill off energies like I want beef. Nigga don't want beef because at the end of the day he knew he couldn't battle nobody. Like,
and then honestly, up until
Wayne ain't never really just had like real rap beef. Really. Like his beef was against like niggas like Jay-Z. At the end of the day, Jay-Z shitting on Wayne. Like I don't give a fuck what Wayne say. Jay-Z shitting on him.
He gonna shit on you.
His status. So that's why it's like with Drake, just looking at it like I got status, but at the end of the day, now niggas going for his status. And they tearing his ass down, and that's where his hurt coming from. Like,
that's why he said I gotta say something, bro. He didn't expect to be able to lose.
Now he done lost his status.
Yeah.
If he could have kept his status like he kept it with Pusha, he wouldn't have gave a fuck what Kendrick would have said.
Because he lost against Pusha, but he didn't lose his status. You're right. He lost against Pusha, but he didn't lose his status because he had good enough comeback with Pusha. I think he kept doing too much with Kendrick. He was hurting that Kendrick was starting to hit him, and he kept trying to go for him. He should have just let it breathe for a minute. But he ain't let it breathe. He was like, all right, since he kept talking about drop.
Yep. I got you.
Yep.
Yeah.
And honestly, that was Kendrick reeling him in because at this point, Kendrick already have this many songs about you that he already hates your ass. He hit your ass back to back. This nigga hit you. You dropped the song, and the next hour, another song was dropped by Kendrick. That's how you know that nigga was prepared. That nigga literally killed your ass. That's what I'm saying. Drake is not that nigga. He didn't even have that much hate in his heart. You could tell he didn't because he wasn't making songs about the nigga.
Nah, he ain't had that much hate.
And I hate to say it, Kendrick, right? He the hottest artist out right now. And guess what? He touring off the hate of Drake. That nigga hate that nigga. He got the whole world.
It ain't the hate.
He got the whole world.
Listen. Let me clarify because I can appreciate y'all's perspective. I got a different viewpoint on it. It's not the hate of Drake. You got to think about it, bro. I feel like every country or every like locale in the world has their own like attribute that makes them whatever it's gonna make them. In America, the attribute is violence. We are a violent country, bro. Canada is not a violent country. So Kendrick ain't speaking from a place of hate. He just speaking from a place of I come from violence, bro. I'm finna show you that this American violence, you're not finna fuck with it. And I just think Drake wasn't prepared for it. I don't think it's like hate. You know what I'm saying? I think niggas have to put a nigga in his place. He has to put a nigga in his place, man. And then and speaking of Kendrick Lamar, you said he on the top of the game, he on the top of the charts, and Complex released a list of their best LA rappers of all time. And Kendrick Lamar was on number 1 of it, bro. I'm about to pull up the list so we can look at it together, man.
Number 1?
Kendrick Lamar was number 1 on the list.
He was number 1.
He was number 1.
The Game also dropped a list that went with that too, because he was like basically he didn't agree with that list.
Yeah, he was upset. So you got Kendrick at the top, followed by Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, Dr. Dre. Tyler Creator, number 5, DJ Quick, Ice-T, Be Real, I don't know Be Real, Eazy-E, Nipsey Hussle, that's my guy. That's my guy. The Game, MC Ike, Corrupt, Exhibit, YG, King T, Schoolboy Q, that's my guy. Sugar Free a play ass nigga.
Yeah. Warren G.
Kennedy, Dom Kennedy, Smooth, Warren G, MC Ren, Earl Sweatshirt, I fuck with Earl Sweatshirt, Vince Staples, Vince Staples that guy. Drake Yoda Ruid, I fuck with Drake Yoda Ruid, we know the truth. Tiger, whatever. Doja Cat, I know Doja Cat was from LA.
Damn, bro, why you spice Tiger like that,
bro? Tiger put out some good ass music, but it was like he was.
He had more potential. He just didn't.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like rap. He was in that pop lane. Daz, Rich, J Rock, fuck with J Rock. That's my guy. 03 Greedo, he's smooth too. Yo Yo, don't know him. Ace Leon, Rise Kaz, Dub C, Merce, Tosh, Mac 10, Cam with Fat Lip, Coolio, Lady of Ray, Ab Soul number 43, and I get that because. He a bit too spacey for niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everlast, Evidence, King, Cricket, OGs. G Perico, I'm excited to see G Perico up there. I ain't know a lot of people who really fool with, bro. But I got hip on him when right around the time Nipsey Hussle had passed, he kind of filled in that lane of being a West Coast Crip rapping ass nigga. And he kind of took it and ran with it. And then you got Blue and Blueface.
Who's Blue?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm about to say they got that nigga before Blueface. So I know Blueface, but they got some random bro. But with Ab Soul being on there, that nigga that's lit because he made the list.
Yeah,
because you like you said he could. I think bro raps so good though that he could have not made the list, bro. Even if he be on some next level shit, sometimes that nigga still connect.
Yeah.
That's it. And he connect with his culture. Like the people over there fuck with him.
I'm gonna say this about the list.
Yeah.
For me. All right, I'm glad Tyler was in top 10 because he different, and the nigga is like, and he did like create a whole culture in the world, period, like, whole world.
Tyler's number 5, bro.
The Game being number 11 is cool with me because honestly, I put him in top 10.
Yeah, Game should be top 10.
And then it's crazy because you dissed this nigga. I'm alright with YG being at 15, but I ain't gonna lie. If I could, I'd switch him out with Tiger, man.
YG? Yeah, because Tiger has made some moves, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, Tiger, when when I'm looking at a career standpoint,
YG just started hitting.
Tiger had the mixtape game on lock at one point when he had that damn what's that mixtape he used to always drop? He had like 3 of them.
Well done. Well done.
Yeah, well done 1, well done 2, and the niggas was checking for that shit. He was consistent with dropping them shits, and it wasn't until like. I don't know. I think once he started doing that snapbacks back shit, and it's like after that,
I put the lime in the coconut, mix it all up, head ass.
That was the first song. Man, it was crazy. That was his first song, but then when you look at that first song, then it's like it just like switched once he got with Young. No, he was with Young Money when he did that dumbass shit. But they switched up his whole flavor, and that nigga came back just doing straight gangsta shit. And he did a whole mixtape with Chris Brown, an album with Chris Brown. Like that nigga hot still to this day.
And they did that shit to put Chris Brown back out because Tiger was really that nigga for a while. He wasn't that big of a nigga because he was going against. He was the third person in the Drake and Nicki Minaj time frame. You know what I'm saying? So it was like he was a Big Sean ass nigga for the most part because he got outshined. And he was good though.
This list is for rappers, right?
This is for rappers from LA. And so there's been some controversy around this list because some folks feel like people was missing from it. Specifically, people called out Tupac.
Yeah, I saw that too. Tupac not from LA, so I'm not going to even. That's my thing. Tupac from Baltimore, so I feel like a nigga who moved to California when he's 21 or 23, because I don't even think he got there like 19, 20. He got there late. He went on there for like 5 years before he got shot.
Bro, I was supposed to laugh. Bro, stop, bro. No, I was about to go against you, bro, but then you said that.
When you think about it, he wasn't that long enough. He probably was there 19, 20, probably 20. I don't know if he was there that long. Probably got there 21, lived 4 good years, got his ass shot in Vegas.
All right, guys. Not too much on the West Coast rappers. Y'all know that's where my heart at.
No, this is what I want to say, bro.
Nigga, you from Pittsburgh.
That's where my heart at.
Oh, wait. If you put 2 V's together, what you get? A W, nigga.
All right. Okay.
You get Whataburger. You get Whataburger. Pittsburgh got a Whataburger, nigga.
Pittsburgh, that's one of the first places I experienced Whataburger, too.
Hey, but this was the point I was going to make, though. As this being a rapper's list, I don't even like seeing Dr. Dre at number 4.
Well, bro. That's the reason why I was gonna shoot for Tupac.
If you just want to talk about the Chronic, yeah, that's one great ass album. You right, but Dr. Dre, he's a producer, bro. Like that's all.
But you gotta think about his.
Don't listen to that Eminem shit for Dr. Dre. Nowadays, everybody want to talk. They got something to say. They Dr. Dre come
here. Can't fuck what y'all talking about, bro. Eminem was that nigga when he was with Dre, and honestly, bro. That nigga should have stayed with Dre. Like, I mean, they should have stayed in that lane. But the reason why I say Tupac should be there is because Tupac influenced the LA culture in a mighty way, bro. In a really, really heavy way, to the point where most of his success, in my opinion, took place once he got in the West Coast realm. He may have gotten the name outside of it, but when he got to LA, that's when he really, bro, California love. When that whole dropped, that took that nigga to a whole nother level, bro.
So if they had the top 50 Miami rappers, should Rick Ross go on there?
Hell, Lil Wayne too.
Hell yeah.
No. Listen to what.
Yeah, Rick Ross be in Miami though. That nigga be in Miami like that nigga loved Miami.
But would Rick Ross really be a Miami rapper? This nigga's from Mississippi.
He represent Miami though.
Up there, nobody like him in Mississippi, bro. I don't think nobody in Mississippi will be like. We need Ross.
Then you just said some crazy shit. You just said Lil Wayne.
Ignore him.
Because Lil Wayne, he be with them people, bro. You know he be in Miami with Birdman and all them all the time.
He from New Orleans,
yeah, but New Orleans, yeah. Granted, but he needs to be on Miami's list too. He needs to be on everybody's list. That nigga he needs to be in all of the Southern territory. I'm telling y'all. That's why I listen. That Carter 6 gonna go dumb. I don't care what y'all talk about. That hoe gonna go crazy.
Right, let's calm down. Any other thoughts on this list, man?
Honestly,
nah, bro. I just think Pac should have been on it.
I like the list. I just think, honestly, Dre, he got a lot of respect. That's it. Ice Cube, I love Ice Cube. Got the top 3 because you think about an influence, That's what I'm talking about. Like a person just. Dr. Dre got influence, but he's just a hot producer. You talking about rapper? Ice Cube did the rapping shit for real. Like,
yeah. Hey, but name one Ice T song though.
I like Ice Cube.
Nigga, today was a good day.
Ice T though, they got Ice T up there.
I ain't gonna lie. That's what the thing is, bro. And that's how we know Ice-T, because before our time, Ice-T had to be some type of high.
He was that nigga, bro. He was that nigga for sure.
And then he was on the show Law and Order and shit.
That's where we know him from.
Mac 10. I like Mac 10.
We know him as an actor, bro.
Mac 10. Did I see Doja Cat on the games?
Yeah, she number 26.
Yeah, he put
Doja Cat be flowing. I ain't even want to respect that that came out.
Yeah, man.
You know the bitch came out with this. I'm sorry, that young lady came out with this song. Bitch, I'm a cow. When I heard that, I didn't want to take her seriously at first, bro. But then she kept dropping.
I never listened to that song.
Yeah, I mean it was just out, and I had to. She looked good on the video.
Hey, I'm gonna drop the hottest single in the summer in August. And we're going to make me the hottest artist from Mississippi, number 1. Fuck all them niggas that's out today. Fuck them.
In other news, at the top of this show, bro, I told y'all that I got beef with Diddy, bro. I got beef with
Lord.
Diddy, and it's because of number 10 on this list, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Anybody who knows me know that Nipsey one of my top artists ever. Like, just
Yeah.
If you know me, you know. You feel me? If you know me, you know. And recent video footage has come out of Nipsey Hussle in a studio session with Diddy, and it was just some weird energy going on, man. I'm gonna play the video, and I want to get y'all thoughts on it, bro. Let me know what y'all think.
All right.
Can y'all hear this?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start it over.
No, we heard it.
We gotta go back to the break. We're gonna go back to the break. We're gonna do the clap again.
I'm gonna clap all night.
Yeah, I would.
Find me out different places. Spoke by the door instead of traction. Double back, just lace.
I crack you up.
All right, so honestly, what the hell y'all get out of that?
It's a lot of nuance in this video, bro. And I'm the kind of person that pays attention to patterns and little small details, bro.
Yeah.
So first of all, Nipsey, West Side nigga. No, bro, because this shit really had me upset when I first saw it, bro. And it had me upset when I first saw it. Nipsey, West Side nigga, gangbanger. You know, everybody knows his motherfucking history, whatever the fuck he is. But outside of that, this nigga was an artist that's trying to make it, bro. And you got to think about the progression, bro. This nigga came from dropping like mixtapes just out the hood to being in the motherfucking studio with one of probably the top producers in this hip hop game, in Puff. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool. Now you got the Puff trial going on, where more information coming out about what kind of person he was, how he did Cassie, and then you got to think about Cassie and Lauren London was like BFFs, you know what I'm saying? And now there's also rumors about Diddy and Lauren London probably fucking around a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So you take all of this shit into consideration, and then you come to this video. Now you got Nipsey that probably don't know no better. He just a real nigga that's trying to make it, you know what I'm saying? He trying to just push his brand and make some good ass music. Yeah. And so he did the track with Diddy on this one. That's the one that he came in and kind of like produced on for. And so he excited about the track, bro. He excited. He's like, all right, I'm finna clap. And then Diddy, he say, shit, I wouldn't clap if I was you. And then, you know what I'm saying? So I look, even Diddy trying to shut down this nigga excitement, bro. I feel like that's a power play. You trying to show dominance over this nigga. And then Nipsey kind of set back a little bit. He said, no, I'm gonna clap all night, nigga. What you talking about? Yeah. And so he kind of pushed back. Top, bro. Yeah, bro. And so he kind of pushed back. I got you. I'm putting in a second. He kind of pushed back on it. And so, and then, it was just a little weird energy. It's like, why would you tell me not to clap when we just made this beautiful ass track? And so then Nipsey Point said, Lauren London, like, yo, clap. Like, shit, you my chick. Clap. You know, he did some good shit. And so Lauren London and Cassie both started clapping at the same time after Diddy said nah. And so Diddy looked at Lauren and was like, oh, I crack you up? Why when I'm talking to my chick, you want to tell her I want to crack you up? Like, now I feel like you trying to do some subliminal shit around me. And now, see me, I be tweaking.
Yeah, that do be tweaking, y'all. So he took
that whole moment. That moment would left.
That shit went real fast, bro. Like, hold on, what you mean you crack her up? You cracking her, nigga? And so it was just weird energy, bro. And then when both of the girls started cheering for him, you can see Diddy, like, he kind of getting his head, like, oh, okay, all right, bet, noted. And it was just weird, bro. And I don't like that, bro, because I feel like when I look at Nipsey Hussle, bro, I look at somebody that's motherfucking really? He's genuine. He is who he is. He's not trying to put on no front. He not been a fake with you or no bullshit like that. And then you get around somebody else and you don't know what their intentions is, bro. And I hate that. I hate there's situations where real people get put around fake people and they don't know they're around fake people, bro. And I feel like that was the situation that bro was in. But I'm running the video back, man. That's my context and understanding of it.
No, you're right. I gotta hear this.
We gotta go back to the break. We're gonna go back to the break. We're gonna do the clap again.
I'm gonna clap all night.
Yeah, I would.
Find me out different places. Spoke by the door instead of traction. Double back, just lace.
I crack you up.
Look at this hating ass bitch. It's just a lot of nuance in the video, bro.
It was some weird shit. I don't understand why he was telling not to. I guess he was saying he gonna clap again because after you go back to the break and shit. But I'm like, why would you tell him not to clap? I wouldn't do it if I was you. I heard it this time and I was like, damn, why would the fuck did the nigga say that?
So in a sense, when I first saw the video, I got like two different things from that. Cause like P said, it's some stuff that came out in the courts. Like, about what was said, what was going on with Lauren and stuff, and they were BFF. So a lot of times they think that, I don't know if they've said it yet, but it was like basically they were trying to like almost put her in with the freak offs with Cassie, which we don't know if that's true or not, because like I said, I haven't heard that yet. Yeah, but at the end of the day, when I watched this video, I seen like the evilness of Diddy kind of try to come out on some like, I don't know what the fuck could he been talking about. Yeah, it's like
you just can tell the vibe.
It's so evil. He like at this point when you hear the shit that come out, he's so evil that he could have been saying, "Don't clap, nigga, I will kill you." Clap you like something on some weird shit. He could have been like on some gay shit. Clap you like you don't know what the fuck Diddy was talking about. Because like he literally said, "I wouldn't," and went to drinking his sip drink on some like gay shit. Like, but also you could tell Nipsey didn't hear him. He said it to where Nipsey couldn't hear him.
Yeah, he on some bitch shit too when he said it.
That's why I said it was on some weird shit.
And he thought that what's called heard him. So he was like, "I crack you up, Lauren." Yeah. I'm like, bro, why you even doing that?
At that point, Nipsey don't even know what the hell going on.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Nipsey just like, at this point, I'm just going, can you enjoy this shit? Yeah. But we finna get out there. Honestly, that probably was the last time Nip was ever even in the room with Diddy.
He probably wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't have been back with him.
So that's why
it's just crazy, bro. And then my dog dead, so he can't. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? He gone, bro. This shit over with. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, bro. So I don't like weird energy. I don't like little subtext. I don't like little hidden agendas and all that shit, bro. All that shit make me upset, bro. And I saw this video and I got irritated. But I talked to my homie, bro, my big homie shit. He was like, you know what? He was like, I feel you. Just because, genuine people shouldn't get like fucked with like that. But at the same time, he was like, Nipsey did kind of punk him. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you say I wouldn't clap, but I'm gonna clap all night.
Yeah,
and stop me.
Anyway, yeah.
And stop me. And he also called it like niggas like Diddy, bro. They know who to play with. They know how far to push the limit. And Diddy probably wouldn't fuck with nobody that got an organization behind them. You know what I'm saying? No. If it's an individual, Kid Cudi ass, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Kid Cudi, I'll throw a Molotov in your motherfucking car and then find my way into your house and open up your Christmas presents and put your dog in the closet. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just Kid Cudi. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I know I can fuck with you. And I know I got people that...
Hey, but then Diddy live in LA too, so like that shit wasn't.
You don't want to see the 60s, nigga. What you mean? Yeah. You disrespecting the big homie? All right, bet. Because them little niggas crash out. They don't give a fuck.
It wasn't gonna be nice, G.
Come on, man.
It wasn't gonna be nice, G. It wasn't gonna be nice.
But yeah, bro, that shit. I just want to share that with y'all, man. Because when I saw that video, bro, that irritated my spirit a little bit, bro. I ain't gonna hold it. That shit irritated my spirit.
I can tell just watching it twice now. It was like...
It irritated my spirit, bro.
That bitch, nigga. Nah, bro. Like, you know what? The more this trial shit come out, the more you be like, damn, this nigga really was thrown.
Yeah. Like, that's why I said, like, that's why when I watched that video, it was so weird. It's like I said, it was weird that I only got like two different things from that. It was like either he could have meant that like I'm gonna clap your ass cow, or I'm gonna clap your ass crack. And then it's like at this point we don't know what the fuck Diddy talking about. Like he being real slick and shit, like giving evil look, slurping in the camera.
Sips tea head ass. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Whatever happened to bro ass, fuck it. He deserve it.
Dead ass though, bro. But the more this shit come out, the more you be like, damn, bro, this nigga Diddy really be on some next level shit. And I didn't know we was watching this nigga most of our life. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with you. It makes me feel good about myself because I never really was like I never cared about Diddy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's never been a time where I was like, damn, bro, I really want to be like Diddy, or I understand why niggas fuck with Diddy. Like, I never knew what his relevance really was. I knew that he was a mogul in the terms of being like, the only thing I watched with Diddy was making the band. And that was because it was something that looked like they were putting on other artists. And I was aspiring to do that. But I never looked at Diddy like he was the person to go through. Hell, most of his artists flopped. Majority. And so I was like, why the fuck they
Diddy Dirty Money, Danny Kane, them niggas. Yeah.
Why do they fuck with this nigga? Why do they fuck with this nigga? I kept trying to figure out.
But no, I'm gonna be honest. See, like, okay, you could take away. I'm gonna be the person that give him his flowers. When
Yeah.
I was young, I ain't gonna lie. Like, even though you looked at him and you was like, I don't want to be exactly him. That nigga aura, as far as like the videos and like the different shit, like when he had Mace back then, like you never know the problems that they had until now because that's when shit started just going up. But back then, the problems went out. Internet went out, so it's like all you knew was the artist.
You just
so
hear the
like
music.
For me, all I knew was bad boy. All that the
be missing you, all them shits. Yeah.
When they in the videos doing all this shit, they had I need a girl to ride. Like nigga, they had songs like I Need a Girl Part 2. Like
it was hits.
Diddy had fucking hits, so that's why it's like
hits, bro.
I didn't know. I didn't think he would have been that, but goddamn.
But who flourished with him, bro? That's my thing. Like he had hits, but whoever flourished with Diddy, bro? Like I know that he was connected to people that were flourishing in moments, and he had good hits with people that already had careers.
Mm-hmm.
But anybody that was really under Diddy, I can't think of nobody besides Biggie, and he didn't flourish long.
Yeah, Mace was with him, and Mace ran this shit up. He made money, but he left him because he was like, "You on some demon shit." He made Mace get into the church.
Some got to be off with you.
Mace literally said the shit that I seen around bro ass. It was so dark that I had to go clean my spirit, and he went to preaching.
Yeah, yes, bro. Like that shit. I imagine.
But it's like when you look at that shit too, like you said, it's like who ever came from up under Diddy and Mason? It's like nobody. It's like even motherfuckers that had hit singles. They had their hit single. After that album, he started putting in for him. It's like, yeah, I did what I had to do for you. I made my money. Go on to the next.
Diddy seem like the kind of nigga that collect people. Yeah, he just collect people. I'm gonna collect you. I'm gonna get you on contract so you quote unquote minds moving forward, and then I'm gonna shelf your ass.
Yeah, bro. He was a business minded person more than he was an artist. I don't think he ever was an artist, true to it.
You know how evil you gotta be, You know how evil you gotta be to be like, I'm gonna cut you off and still make money off your ass, and guess what? You'll never be able to see that money ever a day in your life. Because you cut off at that point, you ain't nowhere near the contract. Now everything that he making publishing going straight to him.
Man, oh, go ahead, brother.
No, but I was gonna say, truthfully, the thing that made Diddy a household name was that white people attributed him to our culture, and they put him in movies. They put his name in different comedy skits. They had that nigga Puff. Him changing his name was a big deal all the time. It was something always being said about Sean.
Yes,
Diddy, Puff Daddy. Somebody was gonna mention this man's name, so now you know he had money in people's pockets. That nigga.
That's when I knew he lost it. That's when I knew he lost it. The nigga went from Sean Combs, Puff Daddy.
You said it right.
Diddy, Love. How the fuck Love come out of that? And that's how you knew he was finna get ready to go to. He knew he was finna get ready to go to jail. How the hell you
that was a good album, bro? That's a sad thing. He had a good little R&B album. That whole
now when you listen to that and you see the people that he dealt with on that album, bro, I'm sure he was manipulating the fuck out of all of Bryson Tiller, Jozzy, Justin Bieber. We sure he got his hand.
That Jozzy shit, she just did an interview with the Joe Budden podcast, bro. And she went up there and did her thing, man. I didn't know she was from Memphis though.
Yeah.
I didn't know she was
from Memphis. I didn't know until you just said it, bro. But like I think that makes sense. Yeah, like that's lit.
She cold though. She cold, bro. Like she a R&B singer, songstress, and she's also a writer. And bro, when she Old Town Road, the remix that had Billy Cyrus on it, she wrote the verse for Billy Cyrus on that bitch. Yeah, bro. Like she deep in them writing trenches, bro. And the first time I heard about Jozzy, she did a song with Dave East. And and I was like, okay, this chick's smooth. And then, it's 2025. She has a kind of like a lesbian aesthetic, you know what I'm saying? So she kind of has like a kind of like a male dominated personality, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And so when I saw her, I'm like, okay, she seemed like a cool nigga. You feel me? And she was always singing about women and, you know what I'm saying, get women and stuff. And I'm like, all right, she cool. And then I saw her on the Joe Budden podcast, bro. And she came up there and did her thing, bro. She seemed like a really interesting artist. And I'm interested to check her out. She got a tape dropping, I think, either this week or next week. And I'm definitely tapping into that bit. But she dropped two snippets up there.
I ain't gonna lie, it's crazy. You tell me Chris Brown? Yeah, I saw that one.
Yes, sir.
I ain't gonna lie. I like her style just because it complements his style too. But I ain't gonna lie. That's another thing I was thinking. Like, because around that time when that Love album dropped for Diddy, that's when she got her name. That's when she got her name because they was doing like Lil Wayne, but she was just walking around singing. Diddy would just be standing there. He ain't even saying the motherfucking thing. He just sitting there, and she was singing her ass off. So it's kind of made me wonder: is she still either signed to him in that sense?
So she had told the story about it and everything. She said that the footage of Cassie came out maybe like around September or some shit of whatever year it came out, and then she went home to her family for Thanksgiving, and her mom said, "Baby, you know you're gonna have to get from around that man, right?" And she was like, "Damn, my mama said then I gotta do it." And so she ended up linking up with Diddy in like Miami or some shit, and you know they in this big ass crib just kicking it, and she was like, "Yo, Diddy, you know we done some good shit, we done made some good music together, but I gotta move around." And he ended up letting her get out, like he ain't trip about it. She said they had the conversation, and then they watched the TV show, and they went their separate ways. Like he wasn't really tripping. And she said that one of the ways that she kind of like talked through it was, it's like, shit, if I was fucking up Diddy, you'll be like, I can't fuck with you no more because you bad for business. And so on the opposite foot, Diddy, you got some shit going on, I can't fuck with you no more because you bad for business. He said, you know what, I did fuck up, this is my cross to bear. He also told her that it was a cash grab by Cassie Ventura, but I don't really believe that too much. He's probably trying to save face, but it wasn't really no like contention there. When she wanted to get out of her contract, he kind of understood it, and she kind of flourishing, bro. She's doing a Broadway play, kind of about her life. Jozzy, bro, that interview with Joe Budden, bro, that was really dope to get to know who she was as an artist, bro. Like she is dope, bro. She dope as hell, and I'm really looking forward.
I gotta watch the full pod then.
Yeah,
I gotta watch the full pod because all I saw was that clip of her showing that she got that joint with Chris coming out. And I was like, damn, this whole go hard. And she do compliment Chris. Like, that key that she was in, that's that Chris key, like they said. Like, that nigga was, I was like, damn, now this going to be a cold one. And the concept of that song was cold. And I was like, shit.
That's the one where she was like, the girls be cheating. That's what we heard. Yeah, she said, niggas is dogs, but bitches cheat better or something like that. I don't know what she said, but that shit go so crazy on when the girls get a hold of it to get TikToking.
Hey, when that just dropped, no, this is what I want to say about female artists now, bro. And that's really just been the case for the past almost 5 years now. Whether you're straight, gay, or other, women have been dominating the waves when it comes to R&B and hip hop on the most part. But R&B for sure, they've been having R&B locked to the point where they were part of the reason why R&B became back popular. They are the reason why men now that weren't actually hidden for a minute are getting noticed because they like, damn, R&B was dead. R&B is dead. But the women kept going. Bro, when I'm people like Jozzy and Quinn and people that were dropping, and even Tiana Taylor, people that were dropping music.
Summer Walker,
man, Summer, Ari, Coco, bro, all of them people were constantly dropping, constantly putting out not just any type of R&B, bro. Cold shit. Summer the top to me. Can't nobody top Summer right now. But Summer, yeah, can't nobody top with her even on the nigga level. I can't think of a nigga that I'd rather listen to than Summer. If Summer drop right now next to another nigga, I'm gonna listen to Summer.
Lil Nas X.
Hey, Lil Nas need to drop another album, bro. He bullshit. He might could do something. He had a good run when he first came out. I don't care what y'all talking about. Lil Nas came out. We always supported Lil Nas when he came out. I don't care what y'all talk about. When that nigga first came out, we was all in there saying, I want to take my horse to the old road.
I didn't mean it. I was just talking. Why is he doing this?
Y'all can't tell me
what the music news. I don't know if y'all seen it, bro. What's homie name? Leon Thomas.
What you mean? How about seeing it?
Talk to me, Jay.
Bro, that nigga Leon been on a run. I ain't gonna. Okay, that's what I'm gonna say. Leon, besides Leon and to me, Lucky Day. Leon and Lucky Day have been the people that I feel like been really kind of holding down. But I'm so glad that Leon finally getting his shine, bro. Leon been around for so long. Even I don't know if y'all remember the show Victorious. And when he was on that bitch, he was just just the black kid. You know what I'm saying? Like the token black kid of the show, making hits. then. But we weren't really checking for him, and I don't think we've been checking for. He been dropping for a little minute, and he been in the game for even longer. But he just started to get his shine when he signed with Ty Dolla. And I don't know what Ty Dolla's management or team or work. I don't know what they doing behind the scenes for Leon, bro. But I'm glad they doing it, bro.
Good music, bro. I feel like he been writing for a good little minute, so he already had his name. Yeah. But when you put out a song that's that undeniable, bro. When you put out a song that's undeniable, shit, can't nobody stop you at that point.
Because when he put that Mutt out, bro. It really, like, bro, it took over the airways, bro. Mutt really was one of them jokes that was like, shit, everybody can relate to it.
But I think it's to the point you're saying, bro. It's like niggas been waiting for a good male R&B artist to come out and, like, you know, capture the world's attention. You know what I'm saying? Not just be in their little sections over here and over there. Like, somebody come out and just capture the whole world. And so when he did that shit, bro, it just connected, man. It connected.
It's been a while since a black male R&B artist really captured the world. Lucky Day was close to it, and it felt like Leon came up and just like, "Hey, I got you. I'm gonna take that bitch. I'm gonna take that bitch on out."
Question: are you guys dogs and mutts?
Yeah. Big dog, big dog.
But you gotta listen to the song to understand what he's talking about in that joint, bro. Because he's saying like, the truth is, bro, I'm trying to lock in with you because
I can't help it though.
I'm a dog, bro. I want you. Like, let me lock in with you because I ain't gonna lie, I'm not usually like this. I'm Mutt, baby. You gotta catch me while you got me. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, that hoe go hard, bro. You gotta
dogs always come home though, and all dogs go to heaven.
Yeah,
man.
and they loyal. So once you got me, you got me. So
rub my stomach and feed me a little snack.
Damn, I got it now. When you got me, you got me. When you got, because normally Titan, he get a lot of love from me, then he get a lot of love from her, then he go to somebody else and go give love to somebody else. But he gotta still come home.
Gotta come home.
He gonna come back home. He gonna come home.
So I gotta be Titan.
She said, "Take your time. What's the rush?"
So be loyal to everyone.
Be loyal to yourself first, man.
Hey,
be loyal to yourself.
Be bad with one another.
Hey, some other new music that dropped, man. Some other new music that dropped, bro. And this is another it's two male R&B artists I'm gonna call out. Ye Ali, he dropped a tape called Gemini. I've heard that it's good. It's just very short, but he's a good R&B artist. And then I saw a single drop by Kenyon Dixon and Terrace Martin. Kenyon Dixon, he a cold ass R&B artist. He sing. Yeah. Terrace Martin, he's a saxophonist, and he has a very signature saxophone like riff that he does every time he gets on the song, and that shit pulled me in every time. Saxophone probably my favorite instrument, bro. And so they dropped a 2-pack, and it's called 211 See You Later. So it's R&B male artists out here that's trying to do it, bro. We just got to support their ass, man. And I think those two tapes may be smooth joints for the summer.
I'm gonna check it out, bro. But I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. This Leon got me on the Ye Ali good.
Yeah, I heard the Ye Ali. It's on, like he said, it's short. It's 12 minutes long.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out. I like that type of shit when it comes to music. As long as it all connects, it can be short.
Make you want to repeat that motherfucker a couple of times.
Yeah.
Run this.
I like that when it comes to EPs. EPs are decent to me. I like when they first started dropping EPs like on a regular basis. You catch a little quick 5-6 piece.
Okay, everything EP.
This let me know if I like it. Everything. Yeah. Now I don't like that they do it so much, but I do fuck with it. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna let that Leon die. Yeah, because he got a new joint on there, bro. That Not Fair. Y'all gotta go bump that when y'all get off this hook.
Not Fair.
Not Fair. That's my new favorite song for this part of the summer. I know something else gonna drop, but right now,
that's your R&B. That's been your R&B rotation for the last couple of months. Well, guess what,
Leon?
I'm still listening to 11:11. When it's 11,
He a fan. His ass still doing the residuals challenge, man.
Bro, I went ahead and put that bitch out, bro. That nigga was on my ass. He was like, bro, you been talking about doing residuals since before that whole came out. I'm like, I gotta do it.
It was 3 months. The challenge was 3 months in. This man was like, well, I'm in here practicing the challenge. Nigga, it's over with now.
I feel like it was a good spot to come on in right before it bleeds out.
It's not too late.
Get the tail end of it. Hey, really quick, I want to get into something that's a bit not as happy, but it's going to transition us into something that is. It's been a whole lot of bullshit going on in Mississippi, bro. I don't know if motherfuckers been paying attention. You know, just like, you know, hometown shit, bro. So in Fayette, there was a fucking mass shooting. That's what they called it. It was a party going on. I think it was like Fayette Day or something like that. And it was just like some kids, bro. They got the guns with the switches on them, bro. They had a shootout and 6 people were injured and 1 person died. Rest in peace to that man that passed away, and condolences to his family. That shit's sad as hell, bro. And it's like, Mississippi, bro, we got to do better, bro. But that shit happened. And then there's also, I saw in Greenville, Greenville, Mississippi in the Delta. So you got Fayette down at the bottom of the city, or like towards the middle of that bitch, and then you got the top of the city in the Delta. You got some more shit going on up here, and they got a fucking they implemented a curfew, bro, because it's just been too much violence in the city. They want people inside by 9 p.m. And it's like, what the hell is going on in Mississippi, bro, to where niggas... I was looking at a map the other day, bro, and it showed the United States, and it showed you where the highest concentration of black people are by county. You know what I'm saying? And when you look at the southern United States, all of that shit was blacked out because that's where the most black people live, bro. And it's like, in Mississippi, we the blackest state in the United States, bro. Why are we out here hurting and killing each other, bro, over dumb shit? And I just see this shit, bro, and it makes me sad. But I don't lose hope in the city or in my people and shit, but it just makes me sad, bro. It makes me sad because we could do better, man. We gotta learn how to love on each other, man. And to bring that up, my condolences to people that's losing their lives out there. We got to do better, bro. We got to do better. Put the guns down and just go fight. Just go hook a nigga real quick, man, and get the shit over with and go your separate ways. We ain't gotta the shooting shit, bro. That shooting shit is too. One thing, bro. That shooting shit is too final. I get it. I've been upset at people before. I've been in fist fights, and I want to kill you. Well, just punch him a couple times. You're gonna get the anger out, bro. But when you shoot somebody, bro, that shit is final, bro. There's no coming back from it. Whether they die or not, your ass gonna go to jail. And now your whole life been fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully the youth listen, but they ain't gonna listen because we was youth at one time and we ain't listen to nobody. But I just wanted to put that out there, bro. And in more positive news on the Mississippi front, in Clarksdale, where the story of Sinners was like stationed or centered, you know what I'm saying? Like the storyline was meant to be there. There's no theater. You know what I'm saying? Real country shit. Ain't no theater in the city, bro. Nobody in the city got a theater to go to see the movie. So since Sinners dropped, niggas been having to drive to either Tennessee somewhere or go down to Jackson or some close city to watch the movie. And they finally did a screening in Clarksdale, Mississippi. I think they did it in like a gym or auditorium. Put up a big ass projector screen, and they brought in like Ryan Coogler, a couple of other stars from the Sinners movie, and they did a full screening of it, bro. And it was dope to see that, man, because you basing shit on the city, you know what I'm saying? The city ain't got no movie theater, but they was able to bring that experience there so the people of that city, of that state can go and experience and enjoy it, bro.
So this is what I'm going to say about that. So you just tied in the negative and you went into the positive. Now I'm going to bring you back. I'm going to take you to the positive.
Okay.
First of all, that was a great thing they did in Clarksdale because at the end of the day, they had a lot of stars to show up. Like you said, Ryan Coogler showed up, the guys who was in the movie, also like Mississippi artists that are actually big in Mississippi that are doing stuff.
Hey, the banner ass was there.
Yeah, right. Their stylists and all them, like different artists actually went back home just to be able to say they did this, you know, because it was a big moment for Mississippi. Now that's the fucking problem. That's why niggas is in Mississippi killing each other, because at the end of the day, niggas ain't got shit to do in Mississippi. The coolest thing is they got ear switches on their guns.
For real.
When I go home, to my family, guess what the guys do when we up in there eating Sunday dinner or some shit like that? We in the room.
Look at my shit, bro.
Look at this bitch. Look at this bitch. I'm like wondering myself, when the fuck are you gonna even get to use it? But guess what?
They looking for reasons to.
They looking for reasons to use that motherfucker. So that's why I'm saying, like, that's why people don't fight no more in Mississippi. Yep. And honestly, people don't fight no more anywhere, but definitely in Mississippi, they don't have shit to fight for.
And they feel like they ain't got shit to lose.
So that's what I was gonna say, bro. I think that the most dangerous cities when it comes to the ones that are mostly black populated are because those cities were the ones that were impoverished for so long, or under British rule for so long, under slave rule for so long, even outside of the emancipation, we were under that scrutiny for so long that the mindset has yet to be fully removed, bro. So even though we in 2025 and there's been massive shifts in the world, that mindset that encompasses a person from lower Tennessee down to Mississippi. Hell, upper Tennessee and Mississippi all together. Those two areas, bro, have been hit so deeply. And Mississippi is one of them places where it's like, bro, you look at it and you be like, damn, this is beautiful to look upon. It's beautiful to look upon, green grasslands, beautiful people. But then you look at what the people are involved in and what they don't have available and the resources that have been depleted, and you be like, damn, like niggas been living off of this for centuries, and a lot of things have not changed in Mississippi, bro. That's crazy when you think about it. I be like, damn, bro, a lot of this shit has been the same since I was a child. Some churches just getting a West Wing. There's been stuff that you be looking like, dang, this stuff has not changed.
I was happy.
We lost you, brother.
We lost you.
Oh, y'all hear me? I'm having to stay tapped the mic. All right. I was happy, but also upset when Mississippi got a Topgolf. Because it was like, it's good that they got something. But then it's like, also, y'all have to add some more shit. You can't just put a motherfucking Topgolf in the middle of the city and think ain't nobody finna bring no fucking violence up there.
Yeah,
I'm not even trying to say that's what my people do. I'm just saying from repeated history. That's why we don't have shit now, because we never had shit. So if we never had shit, and at the end of the day, like you said, we don't have the resources to be able to say we got shit. I mean, at the same day, every day you wake up, you see the same shit. You see trees. It's beautiful, but at the same time, it's like you see the same shit every day. Your life is it's a repeat. It's a repeated cycle every fucking day. You don't see shit. So at the end of the day, if a nigga try you out there, you don't care about nothing else but your respect. And if you gotta put a nigga down and go to jail for your respect, in Mississippi, you really don't give a fuck what you gonna miss out on.
You gonna do that shit out there. Nah, for real. I feel like it's first, I feel like there's an issue with self-love, bro. I can't look at another black brother and not see myself in him. So even if I got beef with you and you do some shit that I don't like, I'm not finna take you off of this earth, because at the end of the day, I see a bit of myself within you. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like we all get to the point where we love ourselves enough, and we feel like we deserve better, and we feel like we deserve shit. I feel like niggas in the silk, sometimes we feel like we don't deserve better, bro. Like we feel like this is what it's supposed to be, and this is what it's gonna be for forever, bro. But it's like we gotta feel like we deserve better first. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
No, you saying something for real though, G. Like dead ass, because like you said, bro, when it comes to self-love, what do I really believe that I'm worth? And you spend so much time feeling like all I'm worth is what I've been given, what I've seen. I ain't seen nothing, bro. That's why I really take niggas like how we moved out of the city, bro. It takes sometimes to do that, to see like I really have not experienced much, and as many more people like me in the same area that ain't never gonna leave. And most of the time it's the men that's causing the issues, because they're angry, they're frustrated with where they are. The women are angry and frustrated too, but they're not. They're doing other things to deplete their worth.
It's coming out in different ways.
It's coming in a whole other angle.
You want to hear some crazy shit? It's gonna sound like some bullshit, but it's some real shit. From the last episode, I said that at the end of the day, I want to be able to take responsibility when I have peace, right? Ain't no peace out there. And if you also think about it, it's a lot of what going on in Mississippi. Because we went to Alcorn. If people don't understand, I'm going to go ahead and say something. It's a lot of fucking going on in Alcorn. A lot of fucking going on in Mississippi. Why? Because it's not shit to do. You see an attractive motherfucker, guess what? We can either go on a date, and guess what? When we get done dating, we gonna fuck. That's the only thing. That's the only thing. Guess what?
We can eat and fuck.
So just like he just said, it's a lot of angry men there. Why? There's a lot of angry men who got some shit responsibilities that at the end of the day that they brought upon themselves, because at the end of the day, we don't have shit, bro. We can
just
only
do. You know how quick people get married in Mississippi, bro? You know niggas that stay in Mississippi get married so fast, but they be cheating too. But they get married so fast because all they got is that's what they got. But I need something to come home.
I think I feel that 100%. That's also when I come out into the world, like I feel like that's a superpower too, because we don't have shit, and so all we got is people. And when all you got is something, you're gonna learn about that shit if you pay enough attention to it. And so everybody in Mississippi has like a second sense when it comes to people, bro. And I can appreciate that, and I feel like that makes us it prepares us for the world in a way that we don't even understand because we'll never go outside and experience it and try that shit out.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Nah,
I'm just glad we ain't got no babies.
I think we're strong, bro. I think the thing about Mississippians, it's just we're stronger when it comes to being able to experience things that are heartbreaking or have been detrimental to our peace and our trauma. You know, like we've experienced these things, so we come out of the city with a little bit more strength on us in some areas, but there also can be weaknesses, right? Because now we're used to dealing with things in a way where we have to be protective of our trauma, protective of how we feel, and you know, like the way we do it is a little traumatic, and it causes us to go into other spaces not prepared or not whole or not healed properly.
That's a fact.
And that's the weakness part of it. But the strong part of it is not a lot of niggas can fuck with us because it's like, nah, bro, you can't.
You gotta be resilient. You steadfast,
bro.
That's why when we move to other states like this and like other places, they be like, "Oh, you from Mississippi? Oh,
I could tell you ain't from here."
Different, like we different. They be like, you kind, but you strong at the same time. You masculine, like you know how to care. Like, bro, we different people. Like we different people.
Yeah. And we come from respect, to be honest, bro. So we said a lot of negative things, but we come from a place where we have a level of respect for others, right? We have a level of kindness towards others because we're used to seeing us, our people, right? Mm-hmm. We're used to considering each other's brothers. We're used to having that tight-knit community, but because we don't have nothing, like we said before, once somebody has something, you start to see the change in how people act around you and how people move around. Now you're afraid to have something. Mm-hmm. Especially me from Memphis, bro. I've seen niggas come up in the city and be like, oh, this nigga, he on. And I see this nigga dead, and then be like, damn.
That's why they say, bro. That's why they say when you make it, you gotta leave your city. Sadly,
yo, I'm trying to move back.
I want to, and you be thinking about Mississippi like, bro, we could be the Black Mecca. Atlanta don't have to be the Black Mecca. Mississippi could be. It's so many black people. It's so much resources that they don't really have. We don't really have access to. That fact that there's so much green agriculture, that should be a whole nother level of our money. But we don't have control over none of that. Most of the farms out there, most of the agriculture out there belongs to skin folk. You know what I'm saying? Not kinfolk. And that's just.
I just say that no matter if I stay in Dallas or move somewhere else, because from being from Mississippi, you know, it's a beautiful place, beautiful home. You know, everything, scenery is great. But, you know, I had to move from there myself just because it was like I said, it was the same shit every day. And it's like at some point, if some shit don't change, I might start getting in trouble in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
So it's like I had to move. And it's like once I got to Dallas, for real, I seen more. Like I seen so much. But then it makes you even want to travel even more. Like, let me go to this place, come stay here. But guess what? At the end of the day, I'm going to be real. Mississippi is still the beautiful place where I call home. So at the end of the day, when I end it all, I might travel the whole world. But guess what? I'm going to end it all in Mississippi.
Come on, man.
Yeah, bro. I want to retire in Mississippi, bro. I want Memphis and Mississippi to culturally shift. Not in a way where we don't still be ourselves, but in a way where we just recognize our gold. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we got gold, bro. The way we communicate with each other, bro. I be thinking about this. The more I'm in Dallas, the more I be like, damn, bro. The Hispanic population out here be really talking to each other. And they got a whole nother language. But I'm like, we do too. We just don't realize it, bro. We just don't be seeing, like, we talk to each other in so many different dialects and ways and approaches that niggas don't understand. But dead ass, though, bro, we really got connection. We just got to figure out the gold in it, bro. We getting played. Them niggas been using our culture and our community and our way of thinking to make money for so long, and we ain't. We just keep getting fucking played. I don't know when that's going to change. I don't know when that's going to change.
Like,
they need to.
I feel like the one thing I notice when I go home is that we suffer from a lack of marketing. We suffer from we got people that's extremely talented. We got organizations that we built. We got, you know, shit. Everybody knows somebody to sell plates. Everybody knows somebody to sell hair. Everybody knows somebody to barber. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's just a matter of us being able to market that shit in the right way in the white man's world. Because unfortunately, that's what you got to do. Once we understand marketing, bro, when we get that shit down, it's gonna be up, bro. It just takes the time to get back.
You're right. Take our culture and brand it in the proper way where we're taking control of it. And social media does that to a certain extent, bro. But we still not owning the social media. We're still not owning the places we put in the content at. So it's like, how do we take this and say, bro, this is solely ours, and this is how we're gonna market it, and this is how we're gonna advance from it, and this is how we're gonna live off of it. I don't think we learned that yet. And until we get enough behind the scene niggas to do it, huh?
And I'm sorry for cutting you off, but this is where it starts with. For us to be able to get to that place, we got to start with self-evaluation. And when we start with self-evaluation, that means first things first, to be able to have shit, we got to be able to come together as a people to be able to have shit, which means we got to first put the guns down. Because, first of all, the reason why Fayette is having whatever they got going on, I've been to Fayette plenty of times. We went to Alcorn. We went to Fayette. Fayette don't have shit, but at the same time, you still got to show that you got some fucking sense. People ain't going to bring shit to your fucking city if you don't show that you at that. People got to put the switches down. All these kids got guns. You literally got teenagers who got walking around my neighborhood these days with fucking AKs. Like they walk in the neighborhood. Niggas, no, it's about having common sense. I was raised listening to gangster music. I ain't no fucking gangster. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, nigga. Like, I just said that to tell you. But that's what I'm saying. Like, we got kids literally walking down. I be having to tell my mama every day, be safe going in the house when you making it in the driveway, because you got niggas walking around with AKs. You never know they try to rob your mama, nigga. And they doing it nowadays. But
they're influenceable people. When you keep saying the word kids, that's why I say young boy, because you keep saying the word kids. And the kids are influenceable. Like, they're gonna get influenced. We were influenceable, bro. Like we had people around us that helped gear us towards not being like our favorite artists or our favorite. You know, we ain't say I'm about to be all out like this nigga, because we had people around us that told us, bro, that don't even make sense. But some of them don't, and that's all they know. And so they listen to the repetitive of this is what the culture is. So I'm gonna keep this switch, G. I'm a YN.
And that's what. And at the end of the day, if you're trying to say that they shouldn't be listening to their artists and they need to listen to their fucking parents, then that's who you need to be talking to.
Yeah, they need to do that.
Parents.
The parents need to cut shit off.
Because at the end of the day, shit starts with the kids.
Turn his TV off.
Hey, no, listen. Shit starts with the kids. These kids are young, and they the ones that are doing most of the killing right now in the SIP anyway. So it's like, at the end of the day, if we can't stop the kids, if the parents can't even fucking get right because the parents fucking crashing out, then how the fuck we gonna expect anybody in the goddamn shit to get right?
Yeah, bro. It's got to change. The people got to stop having babies that don't need them.
We can't say our artist, we can't say a rapper is influencing our. If you got a fucking daddy, you got a fucking mama, but if they ain't in your fucking life, then guess what? Then you're gonna be influenced by all these different motherfuckers that you don't know. You might not have.
Because they influenced by somebody too, and they ain't being good parents. I'm gonna be honest, bro. It's the lack of parenting for real. The lack of grandparenting. You know how many grandparents is like 40 now? Right. Bro, them folks is out, G. Them folks is out. They is not giving a damn.
That's why I said, y'all probably had y'all grandma and granddaddy, but man, my folks were gone by the time I was in the world. Like,
they was already out.
That's how old they were, but some of them met them.
Throw it now, J Mac.
But they had that wisdom. Nah, my grandma, for real, my grandma.
He had Granny Spangle with a switch, goddamn.
Hey, my grandma.
He was jumping off of shit.
Look, I was in my grandma's life about at least 25 years. We just wasn't just super duper close. Okay. But she wasn't the type of grandma that like pop you. She was just like the I love you, give you a sugar. You had that old lipstick on your face, have your kiss on the cheek and all that. But my grandma wasn't. She was a simple grandma. Mm-hmm. But like I said, but at the same time, I still experienced that, and I knew that it was love. Like you knew who grandma was. You knew grandma didn't also play neither, because you know your mama and daddy didn't fucking play.
Yeah,
if your mama and daddy didn't fucking play, you knew somewhere grandma didn't play. Grandma just didn't. Grandma was just sweet to you. Grandma was just sweet because she already know mama and daddy taking care of you.
And that's when you got a good hierarchy.
I'm gonna give you a watermelon pop. That's how she used to treat.
Watermelon pop. Watermelon pop.
You know the watermelon candies they used to give you?
My grandma I love them bitches to this day. I love them to this day.
That's the only stuff I used to remember. But like I said, overall, I knew who my grandma was. Like you said, nowadays these kids got grandma 39 years old.
Yeah. Yes. 44 in the club looking for a nigga our age.
Dancing on me.
But that's really what the case is, bro. It's a different culture. That's why we gotta, even content like this, bro, is important.
You talking about like from a street black standpoint?
No, just a black film that you really enjoy. Like, what's your top black movie growing up? Your family got or it came on BHHS or wherever it was at. That was your joint. Like, he was like, yeah, this is my shit right here.
Most of the black films that I would think of that made me feel proud, them niggas died at the end. So I don't know.
but what was the movie?
Because it's like if I sit here and say Boys in the Hood, that shit didn't really end well.
No.
But it taught you. It
was
taught
a good
you
movie,
what
though.
not to do.
Yeah.
Like every movie
But that was Ice Cube. So I rock with
movies that we were programmed to, in my opinion, that we were programmed to watch when we were growing up. It taught you a lesson. It didn't always end well. So that's what I'm saying.
It was supposed to. Like you said, it had to have the truthness of black culture, bro. Because the truth is, a lot of us don't end well.
It's just like I can tell you, my favorite black film is Baby Boy. He was a
yeah, I know they coming out with it too.
Yo, I was watching Juice, Paid in Full, Belly.
Ooh, Paid in Full, a hit.
Yeah, that's why I'm fucked up
but
now.
These are things that but they were supposed to push you away from the street. These just were supposed to tell you to say, "No, bro, I'm not gonna do it." But it did make you be a gangster on the inside. You be like, "Damn, bro, this shit kind of is the way I gotta be because of where I'm at, where I'm located." It's letting me know that I gotta have a level of hood nigga in me to survive, and that's really where we at, survival mode. But the movies were still key. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had to go home and watch them. Paid in Full. I watch that to this day. That was just a good movie.
It was a good movie.
That was just a good ass movie, bro.
I feel like that shit changing now though. Even with the it's a series out now that everybody talking about on the TV. It's like the kids, they in high school and the boy trying to date the girl. Yeah, forever. And it's like we need more positive representation of people just being normal fucking human beings. We don't need trauma to encompass everything that we put out about black people. You know what I'm saying? Just have a normal ass relationship, get played, and then go get your love back. You know what I'm saying? It's plenty of white fucking rom-coms like The Notebook and all these other shits that I ain't never seen. I don't give a fuck about seeing. But they introduce to the white world in their psyche. You can go out there and find love, blah, blah, blah. This is what love look like for you. This is what it can look like for you. And the black folks we see motherfucking don't be a menace while drinking juice in your hood in South Central. We seeing Baby Boy. We seeing broken homes, bro. That's all we see and shit. We gonna perpetuate that stuff, bro. What you see is what you gonna become at some point.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You said one movie for sure, South Central, because that's one of my favorites.
And we romanticize these things.
I was like, bro, you know how fucked up this movie was when you
watching those kids, bro.
Little boy got shot in the back, and you just like, damn, bro. Like, but people really go through that shit in real life. So in my opinion, I feel like we getting played with in our face. Cause why do you continue to show us shit that's actually happening in our face, like in our lives right now? You just playing it over and over and over.
And I'm trying to get into my conspiracy, but since we here, you got to think about the motherfucking MK Ultra and all these other things that motherfuckers was doing. They literally had a government program where they was sitting folks down and they would just flash images at them to try to give you like kind of like a mind control type of deal. And so you think about that, you take that into the TV. It's like if the government has put together programs of flashing you different images and shit at your face to make you think a certain way, and now we got kids, impressionable ass little kids, watching these movies about black death, about black trauma, about black broken homes, then eventually we gonna recreate that same shit, bro. When I tell you, when I was a kid, I didn't think that I would see motherfucking 30, 45 years old, bro. I ain't playing for that long. I ain't playing for that long for 21, nigga. It's gonna be in for 21. You feel me? And now you look up, you 30 years old, like, oh shit, I don't plan to be here this long.
I'm here, and I didn't even know I was gonna be here that damn long because everything else told me I might be killed.
Especially because look, bro, I was a smart kid. My bad, brother. I'm getting this trauma. We in therapy. I was a smart kid, bro. I was a smart kid, and then you watch Boys in the Hood. The smart kids is the one that get dropped.
Yep.
It's never the thug nigga that get killed, bro. It's never the thug nigga that get killed. It's always the kid that's trying to do better that get fucked up. And even that shit is programming, bro. It's like, would you telling little kids don't try to be better because you're gonna be the one to get knocked off. Come on, bro. You got to think about this shit, man. And people tell me I'm crazy when I get in my bag, but I just see the patterns, bro. I see what be going on.
No, it's
and
real.
Until we address it, it's gonna keep on happening, bro.
You just addressing what really everybody think, but they don't say, because at the end of the day, to some people, it ain't important to them, which is stupid, because it's like at the end of the day,
because they like, you can't change it.
They don't want to take accountability for what we allow, bro. That's all. We allow this shit. They don't want to take accountability for it
for so long. So how can we start fixing it now?
Yeah.
Just like
they got money off of it.
Just like how can we not feel no type of way about a white person calling me a nigga? Like that's just back to that. Like you can't teach a nigga to not. You can't even be. No, but that's what I'm saying though. I can't teach J-Mac to not let a white man just let him call him a nigga and be okay with it. I can't. Like everybody got a different way of thinking of it, so that's the whole thing. That's just like like I said, when it comes to guns, these kids see guns. At the end of the day, they see a movie. They see little TT got shot at the end of the movie and he didn't make it, and it's a sad movie. But guess what? The only thing they gonna remember is that one gun they saw in the movie. And when they see that bitch in real life, what they want? They want that gun. They want that shit. That's all I'm saying, bro.
But I'm gonna go back to that, bro. We allowed that, bro. I'm gonna say it like this, bro. We were told that if we didn't have nothing, so they told us we'll give you something if you start perpetuating and romanticizing and putting out this content, which is your life. We're gonna put that on a platform for you. We're gonna take the hood aesthetic that you're telling us that you lived and grew up in. We're gonna take that and we're gonna put some money behind it for you, Ice Cube. And we're gonna put this money out and we're gonna make sure this movie gets across all of the black people so they can see what your world is, because we believe in you and your world and what you're pushing. But I don't think we realized then, or the people that were in that position back then, that they were getting played. I'm going to put your content out. I know you're speaking about your reality, but your reality is damaging. The truth is, the reality that you're speaking of or putting out there is causing other people to think that this is what life is, and a lot of times it was, but this is what life is going to be for me. And this is what I want to be like.
If we follow this thread to its logical conclusion, we're going to get called all kinds of anti-stuff. So we're going to go ahead and move on to this.
No, I got one more.
Don't say anything crazy, my brother.
I ain't going to say nothing bad, but I was going to just ask this question because he brought up this man name. You said Ice Cube.
Don't say anything crazy about his management.
Okay. I ain't gonna say nothing. Okay. All I was gonna say was you was right in the sense about them playing in people's face, only because I just felt like for so long he did a certain type of movie where it was always based in the hood to the where he started smart enough, because at this point he started getting older. So at that point, that's when he started getting into kids movie. He did Are We Done Yet? He started doing all the different other
Jump Street.
Ride along, like it was the funny. He started doing funny stuff to make it even more positive.
Yeah.
And now this is what the question I was gonna ask. When the last time we seen an Ice Cube movie? Because it seems like the more positive that even if they come out with this Friday, you got to think about it. Going back to the hood.
Yeah, the less they gonna promote it, bro. The more that it speaks on positive nature, bro, the less they gonna promote it. Which is why I'm about to say my favorite shit is The Wood.
I love The Wood, bro. I love The Wood. I forgot about that. Was my favorite black movie, bro.
And that's a positive old black movie, bro.
Well, they had that girl, that fine ass girl in that bed. They
bro. The Wood. We had movies, bro.
That's how I'm gonna be.
The Wood and bro. Shit. Remember the Titan won a black movie, but it was kind of a black movie. It was a racially charged.
It felt like it. Yeah. It felt like it.
Then was my
we won.
In movie related news, just to move the topics forward, man. But we could talk about this shit all day, and we're gonna have plenty more episodes so we can dive right back into this shit. But moving us forward, bro. On a bit of a lighter note, still movie related. What character in a horror film do y'all think y'all could like either beat up or kill if they was coming after you?
In the who film?
In a horror film, what character from a horror film do you think you could kill or beat up if they was coming after you?
Chucky and Freddy Krueger. I don't see how neither one of them motherfuckers made it.
Bro,
Chuck and Freddy Krueger done. Chuck and Freddy Krueger done.
Tell me your thought process behind being able to take out Chucky and Freddy Krueger.
First of all, Chucky is a doll. Chucky is a doll, bro. Now Freddy Krueger is different. He a little bit more difficult. You're gonna have to prepare for that Freddy Krueger kill. But the Chucky one is the easiest kill, bro. That's so easy. He's a dog, bro. I remember getting chased with knives. My little sister was insane. She used to chase me with knives. I would hold that girl down for an hour until she calmed down. I would take that nigga head off. He's a dog. I would rip, bro. I'm mad. You tried to stab me.
I'm going 3 feet in the sky though, bro, and run fast.
That's all right. That's all right. I can run fast too.
All right. So Chucky and Freddy Krueger. What about going to sleep? Are you gonna go to sleep?
Yeah, Freddy Krueger gonna be a little difficult. I'm gonna have to kill him in the dream. I'm gonna have to find a way to get that done in the dream, but he can get done. He can get done, bro.
You're underestimating Chucky, bro.
All right. What Chucky do?
When you talk about horror, I feel like this nigga is a challenge, and I want to say it because I feel like he's not, and that's Michael Myers. I want to, cause you walking, nigga. Like, I feel like I run 6 miles a day. It should be no reason why he's still behind me if he's walking.
He not real, bro.
And if somehow he pop up where I'm at, I'm gonna call him out on his shit. Nigga, you was just back there. How you get up here?
He took off while you weren't looking.
You gonna get chopped up trying to talk to that nigga. I'm just thinking about this shit too, bro. Have y'all seen the movie Terrifier?
Man, my kids want me to watch it like at the school, and I never watch it because I feel like it's too much for the school. I be like,
it's a lot of gore and shit. But I want to get that nigga a fair 1-on-1 because he did some wild shit in the third movie, and I'm not a fan of the series. I only saw the third movie because somebody asked me to watch it with him, and he in the first 5 minutes he killed the kid, bro. Brutally killed the kid, bro. And I want to get that nigga to 1 too, bro. I want to get that nigga to 1 too. Terrifier. If you ever see this, holla at me. Pull up, nigga. The door right there. Let's get it.
You think you can take him?
I would try, nigga.
Okay.
I'm gonna fuck him up as much as I can.
But how you gonna do it? Cause
with guns and knives. You want to see my knife collection?
You gonna light him up.
I got a gun right here. I got hatchets. I got pocket knives over here. Y'all want to see my weapon collection?
We gotta put a show together on this nigga collection for real. You gotta get the camera off, bro, and show us your collection next show.
Yeah, man, I'm a fuck Terrifier up, bro. Look what he did to them kids, man. I'm going for it.
How you gonna take Michael though, bro? You just gonna shoot him because he can't die.
Gonna outrun him.
He gonna keep going.
And honestly, I'm gonna find some way to get some type of explosives.
Give him a trap.
And I'm gonna try to trap him up, and I'm gonna try to have it somewhere where somebody get him caught up get caught on his body where it's like a trap. He get hang up, and all that shit just start blowing his ass up.
Burn him up.
But just blow his mother's ass up. I promise God. But
that nigga that came back and shit like that.
I ain't gonna lie. But I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, that's true. So that's the crazy thing. But another person that I was finna say, first of all, you crazy for thinking you're gonna beat Freddy Krueger. Chucky was another thing because that's, like I said, Chucky don't even have a heart. Well, he did have but this nigga had different strength. He was strong as hell, and he was fast as hell. But one nigga that I'm scared of, and it's crazy that I would even say I'm scared of this nigga, and I feel like I'd be too scared to even fight him, and that's Scream. A nigga in a goddamn robe with a mask just fucking. You
ain't even trying to fight this nigga.
You gotta think about it. You gotta think about it. He running with you, and he got these big, long ass butcher knives.
Yeah, those do be long ass. His antics are long.
So as he started doing all this and swinging up, they go,
Can't even think straight, nigga, because you doing wild shit. You a grown ass man that got all your mobility.
Right, you gotta think about that whole robe is moving, and he just going crazy with a butcher knife.
You don't know where you coming from.
As you say that, I just thought about somebody else. If I wanted an easy win, I'll take the girl from the ring, the one that be popping up the TV. Yeah, I'll beat that. Beat her.
No, that's some sci-fi shit. I don't know. That's that shit that's some demonic shit. I don't know. She might have some type of demonic powers. I forgot how she was killing people, but niggas was looking fucked up after they got her.
Hey Pat, that little girl take your nuts from you.
Man, she toss her ass on my back. What you talking about?
Hey, y'all think y'all can take Jeepers Creepers though?
Hell no, I ain't fuck with Jeepers Creepers.
Hell no. That nigga right there got me shook. Jeepers Creepers been having me shook since I was a kid, bro. I couldn't try. I'm running.
Hey,
I ain't fool with nobody can fly.
But you know who none of y'all can get away from?
Jason?
One person. Nope, one person. And that's Final Destination.
Death.
Yeah.
You can't escape death, man.
You can't escape that motherfucker at all.
Can't escape death.
Damn. Did you go see the movie, bro?
Nah, I heard about it. Somebody already told me to move, and I was mad about it. But it was like it's expected though because it's Final Destination. So
yeah, but like, damn.
The way that plot is about they gonna kill you. If they want to kill you, you gonna die. Like you can't run from death, nigga.
Can't run from death. You know what you can't run from?
Huh?
You know what else you can't run from?
What he say?
Do you know that you can't run from?
What else?
These hoes being hoes, man. Hey, you can't run from these hoes being hoes, man.
The hoods now, bro. It's the hoods.
You can't run from the hoes being hoes, man. I don't know if you're seeing all this Stephon Diggs and Cardi B stuff.
Oh man, that shit crazy,
bro. I don't know if y'all been seeing it, man. I kind of feel bad for Offset because at the end of the day, we got to think about that these motherfuckers was married, but now
they were.
You know what I'm saying? Now Cardi B is on the boat with Stephon Diggs, and they got hoes on the boat and pink powder or whatever the hell's in the bag. Y'all don't know. Allegedly. And the word on the wild web is that shit. You left a cheater to go be with a nigga that got a whole lot of bitches. So it's like, where's the logic in that, man?
But is he an honest nigga with a bunch of bitches?
No, that's the point. Offset was like literally cheating.
He was sneaking and geeking.
Cardi is one of them. I hate to say it. She's one because I ain't gonna even say it. First of all, let me make sure I say all this right because I actually like you type of women.
Bro.
I'm gonna go ahead and be right. I love you type of women. The women that love women.
Yes.
I'm gonna look at you in your face right now. If I ever find a wife and she loves other pretty women also and she don't mind,
love a girl.
Whatever touching, I don't mind. Yes, and you want me to just be able to do that in front of you and be truthful about it? Yes, ma'am. I'll do whatever you say because you guys are powerful. That's all Cardi wanted. Cardi is a freak.
Yeah, Cardi would have been a good time too if he was
Cardi just wanted Offset to be honest with her, and if he was gonna do fuck shit. Do fuck shit with her. Offset was moving stupid, man. Stephon Diggs doing the same exact thing Offset doing. He just doing it with Cardi. And Cardi out there having the time of her life, shaking ass, smacking other girls' ass. This nigga got other bitches calling him daddy.
Do you think that she would allow that if they was like in a long-term relationship?
Huh?
You think she would go for that if they was in a long-term relationship?
You saying something, Pat? She might have been different with Seth. She might not allow certain stuff with Seth. He might have felt like he had to lie and cheat and sneak because she might have approached it differently.
Well, from the beginning. Well, also, you got to think about it. I don't think Cardi had a baby before Offset. So you got to think about it from the standpoint that he had kids with her, and then she was going and when that's the point. Like when she was going through pregnancy, he was cheating on her during pregnancy and shit.
Yeah,
like,
he was picking the wrong times to do it.
And it was like, so that's why I felt, and I feel like when she's like, okay, well I ain't got no babies, I'm ready to have a hot girl summer too. I'm ready to turn up. Guess what? You out there being a fuck boy, so guess what she gonna do? Be a fuck girl.
Mm-hmm.
They got kids, but guess what? Daddy been out there doing shit that been disrespecting mama, so mama gotta have a good time too to show the kids that she ain't bothered.
Damn.
Stephon got her out there shaking ass in the jacuzzi.
Turned up.
Booty big too. Booty big.
Big and tatty.
Big and tatty BB.
And honestly, and I'm gonna be real. I don't even think he like her like that. But just being real, the fact that he know that, I don't think he like her like that because like in a sense he got bitches, bro. The nigga got a lot of bitches. I feel like long as he like I said, long as he keep it straight up 100 with Cardi gonna be there. Cause she don't give a fuck right now. She just got out of a relationship with that nigga. Yeah, she ain't trying to be in no relationship. They might
time.
All this go to do for me is reinforce that power dynamics are real, and you need to make sure that you always in the top of them.
Mm-hmm.
As bad as it sounds, and you ain't gonna be a bad person to have the upper hand in power dynamics, but as bad as it sounds, either you the player or the play game.
I'm the player who likes to play.
You hear me? Speaking of playing and players, you know what I'm saying? The Pacers have won the Eastern Conference Finals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
because I wanted New York to win.
Y'all won the Knicks.
Hey, bro, I don't know what happened. Maybe it's because the Knicks beat the Celtics, and my close homie is a Celtics fan. I just wanted to troll him and be an antagonist to him. But I found some love for the New York Knicks over this motherfucking series, bro.
You did.
I found some love for the New York Knicks, and they got my boy out of there. Jalen Brunson.
Dang.
My boy Cat, Carl Anthony, you know what I'm saying? They got him out of there, bro. But it was all right. Let's calm down. It was a cool series, though. It was a cool series, man. And one of the it wasn't really controversy around it, but people was talking about Tyrese Halliburton when they was calling out the MVP. He kind of like stepped up like he was going to win it, and then they called out Pascal Siakam, and he was like, "Oh," but he still celebrated his homie, bro. And that was a beautiful thing, man.
But they been making a lot of memes out of that, bro. Because when I say that man was really ready, he walked in like,
oh my
I ain't gonna lie. I thought he probably would have got it too, but Pascal did do his thing. So that's why I was like, and I was glad that he showed that love too, because he knew Pascal did his thing too. So it don't matter who get it. They both going to the finals and they finna get a ring. Well, I ain't gonna lie. I want the Pacers to beat the Thunder. I don't want Thunder to get the ring.
Okay.
I don't want Thunder. I feel like they might win it. I don't want Thunder to get the first ring.
You don't want OKC to get it?
I think Tyrese, this will be a good year for some people that was calling him overrated. This some underdog type shit right here.
Okay.
OKC been dominating all year, bro. They was 29-1 in the Eastern. In the East. 29-1 in the East. So
the team they played on the East Coast, they beat their ass except for one.
And that was the Cavaliers. That's what I'm saying. Like, this will be good for the Pacers to come through. Tyrese actually win him a ring, bro.
He might get like a Finals MVP or something, huh? You can get a Finals MVP, right? If he,
he can get that. He can get that. Yeah.
And what I mean about that, I would rather him get a ring right now. And Pacers, not trying to disrespect them. Hopefully they do. Not gonna say they're gonna win another title next year. You never know, because teams, they get better and they plan for that shit. But I just don't want to see SGA get a ring right now. I want this race with him, Luka, and Anthony Edwards to keep going. All these top players that so-called good, they're supposed to be the top dogs in the face of the league. I want them to race for this shit. I don't want SGA to get his shit by playing Tyrese.
Well, I'm taking all bets on the Thunder, man.
Yeah, he going Thunder all the way through. He been saying Thunder for the minute.
I'm taking all bets on the Thunder, man. The East can't fuck with them boys, man.
OKC looking good though. I mean, the way they ran through
they defense, bro.
They ran through the Timberwolves.
But that's the thing. Pacers got the same thing though. They just a little bit more underrated because their players not as known as the Thunder, but they got a unit just like the Thunder do.
It's gonna be a good finals.
It's gonna be a good one.
People saying that it's not like two big market teams, but I don't think that shit matter, bro. I think just the storylines of this shit, and then also like motherfuckers been saying, like we outside of the superstar era where it's like the super teams and all of that shit. No, it's like homegrown talent. So it's people that can watch you grow with this team. They personally invested in you know what I'm saying? And now it's like let's bring these two titans together and see who wins.
Like they said, Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce saying that on their podcast, they was like back then you used to be able to do 3 max contracts for each team. But he was like, but now it don't even mean nothing now because when you do 3 max contracts, like when they did Chris Paul, Dwayne Wade, and LeBron, they did those 3 contracts. At that point, you got to bring in players who are willing to take the minimum. He's saying basically nowadays you can't do that because you still got to have a team around you.
Facts. You need a bench. You gotta have motherfucker come off that motherfucker.
They got a 9-man rotation. So it's like when you got 9 men against a starting lineup with your 3 all-stars. The other 2 people ain't even the damn starters, but they on the team somehow. Yeah, it ain't doing that. KD and James. That's like saying KD and LeBron. If KD and LeBron and Steph was to get together right now, I hate to say it wouldn't even matter.
Not for real. You can only have one person with the ball at a time.
Yeah, it ain't gonna matter, bro.
That's it.
And they probably wouldn't even have play chemistry like talking about. I mean, they probably all know the game.
They probably make it to the playoff, but maybe make it to the playoff. But they won't win a final because they got to still play defense. Like they got to play real hard.
That would just be money, but honestly, it'd be a lot of lost money for the people that you got to pay because they're gonna have to pay a whole lot of money to keep all 3 of them. because their names alone. I don't think their names matter no more, bro. They really at that point now where their names are starting to become less important because they're just getting older. And I was thinking about this.
I was gonna say they legacy acts, just like in music. You know what I'm saying? Like we love Rihanna to death, but she a legacy act, bro. She ain't put out an album in 10 years.
Now she is. Now she perform. If she do a tour, that's just what it is. We won't see you. But I was thinking about that, bro. Like, do you think old heads still play the way that they played when they were in the game? Like, if old heads and the young dudes played together, would they still play by the same rules against young niggas? Like 2-step to the hole or 5 steps? Like, would it be a different game, or would they still win? Yeah.
I was like, what you mean? 5 steps to the hole?
You know, like it's different,
ways, man. It's like I feel like shit. It's kind of like dressing, bro. If you think about any man that you know in your life, they get their style in like 30 years old, and that's how they dress for the rest of their lives. It's kind of the same thing with sports shit. If you don't learn how to play basketball this way, you're gonna take that shit and move it forward the rest of your life. The game might change around you a little bit, but your inclination and your basketball IQ is gonna be what it is, unless you just actively in the game with young niggas. They teaching you to do shit, but motherfuckers gonna be open to learning this stuff all the time.
LeBron was in a position where he's going to keep adapting to the game because he's been playing for so long. But like if you played against Magic Johnson or some shit like that, he used to playing a certain type of way, and he ain't been, you know what I'm saying? But he gonna say, who will win though? Like in my head, I'm thinking if these people were in their prime against each other for real, because of the different types of gameplay, would it be a benefactor for what era would be a better benefactor to win because of how the style of game was? That shit was crossing my mind earlier. I was like, bro, that shit funny as hell. The game is completely changed.
Yeah, man, you got to come out to the gym with us on Saturdays. Get this basketball itch about you.
I got to, bro.
Yeah, I see it in your eyes now. You got that basketball itch in your game. Come on, pull up on it.
Y'all should have seen that man, bro. He did this one shot, bro. The last time we hooped, man, he came through the lane. He came out one leg, and he had the ball like this.
Stop, bro. Stop.
He did it right to the backboard. He was like, let me carry right off. I said,
but I went up for it. You know, you just go up for it, bro.
Y'all pick that nigga over for me.
Hey, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, man.
You got to keep going, bro. I played some good defense that game, bro. And I wanted to show that clip of D in his one-on-one, but we ain't going to show that clip. We're not going to show that clip, bro, because that nigga took his shoes off.
Instagram.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait.
That wasn't even a real game if you think about it. Like
it's never a real game when you lose.
I don't know. I would accept my defeat if I had shoes on. Like, my nephew was there. Like,
oh, he was there, bro. He was there, bro. You saw it. You saw it, bro.
Niggas had no shoes on. Yeah, the nigga had
no shoes. Yes, but why would y'all do that?
That nigga started it. I just trying to, you know me. I'm with the.
He was trying
to keep it going. Like, yeah, bro, let's do this.
Be like a mentor. Yeah, you trying to be a positive role model.
Man, fuck all that. Speaking of positive role model, y'all know your boy LeBron. Since we talking about old niggas hooping, you know he got he got it where he's in a choice between opt in or opt out by the end of June. $101 million. Is he gonna opt in or opt out? I think he should honestly opt the fuck out because you too damn old. And also, if you really want to contend, you make a lot of fucking money already off shoes, off endorsements, off labels, off all that fucking shit. Please opt the fuck out and please take about $50 million at least and give somebody else damn money to come to the Lakers.
That's a fact.
If y'all really want the future to be good and you want to win some championships, take a pay cut, nigga.
I think he will, because you got to think about it. Now, they also saying they want to make Bronny a real piece of their lineup going forward. Like, they put that out. Too. And so it's like, shit, you take 75, 60 million, you know what I'm saying? Let your son get a little 20 piece. You feel y'all gonna be cool. You ain't worried about money. Now let's bring in some good talent.
Yeah. Son's still on his rookie contract. Son's on 3 years rookie contract, so he ain't gonna have to get no more money. He's still gonna be getting this. He gonna still be getting that regular $3.4 million.
Yeah, they open up that cap space, man.
Yeah, that's why I said LeBron need to open that shit up and try to get another star player over there, or they can make some type of trade where the money makes sense. You taking $101 million and ain't nobody trading for your old ass, while Luka already finna try to sign for $200. I think if he opts out this next year, he gets to get a super max for the next year. So that's what I'm saying. You already know Luka finna get this money by the time you retire. Please bring somebody here so we can see LeBron make a finals or some shit. We don't want to just see your ass playing every year just to lose.
Just to be playing.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool your ass old and you can lay the ball up. But we don't give a fuck about all that, nigga. Like, come on, nigga. We want to see you win.
Let's calm down. Let's calm down now. Let's calm down. In other news of other niggas, man, they fired Tom Thibodeau. The New York Knicks has fired Tom Thibodeau based on his coaching performance during the finals, which don't make sense, bro, because they had a 50+ win season.
Bro, that's crazy.
Damn.
No, that's crazy.
But it go to the point, bro. It go back to the point that motherfuckers is not planning for longevity, bro. Motherfuckers is living in the moment. What can you do for me now, and what can you do for me tomorrow? And if you can't do nothing for me tomorrow, then your ass is gone.
Bro, no, but what's crazy is it was just something that went out yesterday. It was a quote. They was talking about it. They was like, Tom was supposed to keep his job. They said he wasn't even going to get fired. They said this yesterday. They said he was not going to get fired. They said, you know, his relationship with Jalen Brunson is still good. His father was still good. They was like, so his job is secure. So when I saw that today, I said, God. Yeah.
That shit crazy, bro.
It's never secure as a coach, bro.
It's never secure. I wonder if they came to terms like behind the scenes where you like, you know what? Maybe y'all can do a little bit better if y'all bring somebody else in. I'll go ahead and bow out. Y'all can say y'all fired me or whatever. Because like you said, it wasn't looking like they was gonna get rid of his ass. This shit kind of came out of the left field. But people was saying that they didn't like the way he was drawing up the plays, and they felt like maybe some of his defensive adjustments wasn't the best that they could have been throughout the series, and maybe he wasn't using Cat the way he should have and all kinds of shit. But it's like, come on, bro, y'all had a 50-win season, 50+, and he brought y'all ass to the Eastern Conference Finals, bro.
Right.
But
like
it's
I
a fickle
told you,
league,
just like,
gang.
right, just like these last 5 coaches from these last years who was coach of the year. I told you, it seemed like every year they win coach of the year. That's cool and now, but your ass don't get to a final, they fire your ass.
Finna get the fuck. Everybody think they're a contender, man. That shit crazy. And in this short-term world we live in, bro.
That's crazy, man. They really fired that boy.
Yeah.
Oh, Russell Westbrook. They were talking about a lot of motherfuckers was thinking that his ass was retiring. That's right.
Westbrook, that guy. I ain't seen nobody play with the intensity and the motherfucking dog that Westbrook got, bro. He really like that. Like he's like that, bro. He like that. He got heart. If he was playing 2K and he had put his attributes up, his 99 is fucking heart, bro, and hustle.
So like, okay, so now this is, y'all know Russell Westbrook is like one of my favorite players. You know, Dwayne Wade was my favorite player, but Russell Westbrook is like that right after. So I think we done reached to the point.
Wait.
Now, first,
one thing. We really like, I'm LeBron, you Dwayne Wade, and J-Mac Chris Bosh. We the big three, bro.
Yeah, because J-Man like to put his hands on people.
I do, bro. I used to foul so much.
Hey y'all. At one point, this nigga was on offense and he was still playing defense. I was like, "What the fuck you holding him for, J-Man?" He was just over there.
He was setting the picture, man.
I gotta lock him down, bro. I gotta lock him down. That's all I can do. I'm gonna lock him down. That's all I can do.
Chris Bosh.
And even that, I had to get better at because I was fouling hard at first, bro. The last time we played, fouling hard. I'm like, bro, I keep fouling these niggas, bro. And Pat, like, bro, just put your hands out. Don't touch him. Just put your hands up. Don't touch him.
Move your feet.
This man over here.
But now what you're saying, though.
Speaking of hand, that's what was wrong with him. So basically, during the playoff, his hand was. They said he was playing with a broken hand. So he said he was playing with like a broken hand. So he had to. I hope Brother Jay is okay.
He's smooth.
They said the man broke his hand, so they said he needed a surgery where he had to do 2 broken bones or whatever that was in his hands. And so basically he's planning to come back for the next season. Now the reason why I brought up Russell Westbrook is because, like I said, he's one of my favorite players. Dwayne Wade was one of my favorite players. When Dwayne Wade was in the league, he was a driving type player. He used to drive the ball. He could put the ball up, he could shoot like mid-range, but he wasn't just a consistent 3-point shooter.
He was trying to get in the paint.
But as his career got older, he started trying to add the jump shot in, the 3-pointer. He got better, is what I'm trying to say. Westbrook this last season, if I was to grade him on his season, I would give him a B. A B.
Okay.
A B plus.
Okay.
Because he did exactly what he needed to do for the Nuggets. Only thing that I take away from a Russell Westbrook season, one thing that I was surprised that I haven't seen all season, we didn't get now one poster. So he didn't dunk on nobody, so that lets you know that he's losing his knees, right?
Oh, I didn't think about that.
He didn't get now one poster. The last real poster I remember from Russell Westbrook is when he was with the Clippers. And he dunked on, I think, Buddy from the Suns during the playoffs. Even from that though, he hasn't had a real poster for real since he was with the Lakers also. What I'm trying to say is Russell Westbrook, I feel like we're reaching that part now. Now, if he's going to actually come back for a 17th season, he's going to start transforming just like how Dwayne Wade had to, because he had his better three-point shooting when he was with the Nuggets this season. His better season, even in the playoffs, he was shooting like 41% in the first round, but then when he got to that second round, that's when he assed out and started doing 22%. He went back. I think Russ knows that now when he comes back. He's not that same physical player now. Okay. He has to be able to shoot. So if he's going to come back after a broken hand, I feel like a team, whichever team that's going to take him in, because I don't know if the Nuggets even are going to keep him or, we never know how that goes. Westbrook might be playing with a new team. At the end of the day, any team that takes him is going to ask for him to be this type of player, not a nigga that's going to be trying to splash all the time. You need to be able to shoot.
I would like to see Russell Westbrook take on like a SGA type of play style, where you ain't really trying to drive to the basket and kill niggas, but you find going in there trying to draw a foul. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Russell Westbrook got enough basketball knowledge and IQ of how the game go to really be able to kind of be a free throw merchant.
Yeah,
but from his history, that's what I'm saying. Like from his history though, he can't take the SGA approach because first of all, they want him to shoot it, and they guard SGA from the perimeter. Mm-hmm. They don't guard Russell Westbrook from the perimeter. So if you're
fouls.
If you wide open at the 3-point line and they in the paint waiting on you to shoot, what you need to do?
You can't draw no foul like that for real.
Unless you're gonna just run into the paint, and at that point you might knock a nigga over, and that's a charge.
Get a charge, exactly.
When you could have just shot the ball. That's what I said. He gotta learn how to shoot, bro. At this point, Westbrook done did everything we done seen him to do, and at this point now people know he can't do those things no more. Now he needs a different approach.
You gotta switch it up.
It's gonna be interesting season.
Which hand did he break though?
That right bit. That right hand dunking with. Yeah. It's gonna be an interesting season coming up, man. Shit, bro. It's been a good episode. Y'all got anything that we can exploit going on the rest of this week for entertainment purposes, of course?
Man, I just heard baby oil stock is up.
That's all I got. Fuck Diddy, man. You done made me upset, bro. We out of here, bro. That's episode 14 of the 3130 Talk Show, man. We appreciate y'all tapping in with us as always. Shout out to my brothers up here, man. Jairus and Marco, Darius and Juan, and shout out to the homie G Money here with us in spirit. You feel me? We up out of this thing. Peace. Dreaming of a million now in beach houses, cream to the ceiling. I was a gentleman living in tenements. Now swimming in.
Playing Diddy and we jamming to this nigga.
Now my dividends be the stop, bro. All right,
I'm out.